Hey, this is Grahm, and you are listening to Grahm Radio. Check out our website, grahamradio.com. There you have every past episode of Grahm Radio. And if you click on the music tab, you can stay updated on the latest mixes and playlists. Also, check out our merch by clicking on the merch tab. We have Grahm Radio hats, shirts, and more. It's all on grahamradio.com. And now, here's a new episode of Grahm Radio.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
What up?
Yeah, you're actually the first person to ever comment on that. Like, I've done a lot of pods, and that Winnie Pooh picture has Winnie the Pooh.
You've been expecting more.
I expect a lot more out of my guests, but you just exceeded expectations, or I should say met.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, so I have a Winnie the Pooh picture in my bathroom, and I'm a little teeny tiny tot in it, and I'm so cute. But thank you so much for commenting on it, man. How do I look in that picture?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I was more focused on Winnie, to be honest.
Winnie's a good-looking Pooh.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cornerstone of one of the cornerstones of childhood. So
I was about to say, what was your go-to show when you were little?
Oof. Winnie was one of them.
Okay. I mean, naturally.
So I'm gonna throw a little spin on there. Like one of my favorite things growing up was if there was like a movie or like a show I would get the like matching computer game.
Really? Wait, was there a Winnie the Pooh computer game?
I think there was.
Okay.
And I had like the Monsters Inc. one, would rip that all the time.
Well, how would that work? Was it like story mode on Monsters Inc.?
Yeah, it wasn't anything like grand, you know. It was
a
just
PC game, I'm sure.
Right. But this was you know, back when you had to actually put the disc in. You know, games now you just download them.
I had such a fun disc in game when I was little. It was this motorcycle racing game. I don't remember what it's called. The gun to my head, I could not figure it out. But you could do this thing on the motorcycle. Well, literally all you could do was like go, brake, and kick like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could like kick.
Like
you could kick people. Yeah, and obviously it wasn't multiplayer. You're playing against the computer, but you could increase the difficulty. So I mean, obviously you know how that works.
Right.
Yeah. Wait. So the Monsters Inc. game. Do you still have that?
No, I think all those are long gone.
Were you a GameCube guy or a PlayStation guy?
GameCube.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Dude.
Run it up.
That's a good dude.
I actually brought it to my new apartment, like when I moved in a couple weeks ago.
Wait, your GameCube?
Yeah.
Here, wait. Hold on. And we're back. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah. That. Can you deal with that mic? Is that mic gonna be okay?
You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, I figured.
It's you know what? I'll get over it.
It's hey man, it's Grahm Radio podcast approved.
Yeah.
Now you have this gigantic arm just kind of looming over you.
This is like, you know, the more modern tech, but then this is kind of like it's a nice aesthetic.
It's kind of perfect.
Yeah. It's
I mean, dude, I did my first like 50 podcasts with that mic.
And two, it's making me with the posture. It makes the posture have to be a little better too. So
yeah, I mean, dude, you gotta show respect to that mic, man.
Yeah.
There's been some words said into that mic.
Let's go.
I've talked into that mic before.
Wow.
It's a Grahm Radio mic.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here and a half.
Yeah, dude. What was like your first piece of equipment that you were really, really happy to have?
My first piece of equipment. So I'll probably just the little MIDI keyboard. You know, the standard, like, I don't know how many keys it has, like 20 keys, and it has the pads on top.
So, like, by this point, you've already been producing, obviously, because, like, I feel like you start off producing, and then you get something like that. Am I on the right path here?
Yeah, but not for long, I'd say. Like, I was pretty much in the beginning.
Right.
So, which I got it in high school, that thing, the little MIDI keyboard, which, I don't know, you'd probably be happy to hear this, but, like, when I was producing in high school, first started making music, I was producing rap.
Hey, nice.
And
I am happy to hear that.
I knew you would be. Yeah, so my buddy and I, we had a little duo, C. James and AT.
Is that what it was called?
Yep.
That's what
and
I'm fucking talking
we got
about.
some bangers on SoundCloud, but yeah, so we
got CJ and AT in the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It was great. Like it was a ton of fun. We made like good music.
Yeah.
Just like music video even.
What was the music video concept? Is it video on YouTube?
Yep.
Ooh, let's pull that up real quick.
Feel free.
Yeah, wait. What do I look up on YouTube?
C James. I could type it in if you want, because I would. Yeah, C James and AYTEE.
Here, hold on. Let's save it for the end.
Okay.
Let's save it for the end.
It's funny because in I went to the same school my older brother did. So when and we're 4 years apart. So whenever he, his senior year, he was like showing his friends like, oh, look at my little brother in high school, like with this rap music video. And then when I got there, people would be like, oh, you're the kid like with the rap video, or like
you're that rapper.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But so went to college, and then the kid I made music with, Alan, like great guy. We just kind of split, like not personally, but just
life happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but like, still love the kid.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, sure.
It's just, kind of weren't like aligning on like the music thing. Cause
it sounds like you kind of don't fuck with him, but yeah.
Stop. No, it's just like, to make music together, you have to be locked in for just like hours. And so maybe I went to college, and then like, we get girlfriends and like all this stuff. So
was one person producing and one person engineering? How did that team work?
So we both produced and like sang and rap. Like we both
nice.
Like, so that was the.
So this is all before house music.
Right.
Right. So
like
you were rapping for a while then.
Yeah, like 2.5, 3 years.
Damn.
And then so when I got to college, like whole freshman year, pretty much, was still working on beats, like rap beats and songs and stuff.
Using what?
Ableton.
Ableton. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And and then so the summer after my freshman year, my older brother who went to FSU, worked in nightlife and stuff. So he was always kind of like, oh, maybe you should try DJing. Like it's a great job in nightlife, like if not anything.
I just want to say it is the best job in nightlife. I never DJ'd, but my little brother in my fraternity DJ'd, and a lot of people in my fraternity DJ'd. As I'm sure, in every fraternity you have your DJs.
Right.
Yeah, dude. For the DJ, you literally throw the party, and you're getting paid a lot of money.
You are the party.
You are the party. Yeah, exactly.
So, but and if nothing, like a good fun way to get paid, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, the summer after my freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
July 4th, like went to, obviously big day, super fun. But at night they were throwing like a tech yes, which I'm sure
nice.
I
nice.
know,
That's standard.
I know you know about.
Oh yeah.
And it was my first time like going to a house show, and Tim Bresco was playing.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, and I was just
Tim Bresco.
Yeah, I was just like, I want to be able to do that. Like,
yeah.
Like I want to do that, and now I kind of can.
Isn't that the coolest, dude? Yeah, that first experience at a house show, if you can allow yourself to be encapsulated by it, it does something
just
special.
Open up a little bit, open up the possibilities, and hey, not to say
were you aware of house music before that? What I mean by that is, had you gone out of your way to listen to it? Was it in your recent Spotify before going to this? Before going to the Tech Yes?
Probably not. It probably wasn't in the Spotify yet, but some of the older kids I was friends with, they were kind of starting to show me like a little bit.
I know how that goes. Yeah.
This one kid who was in my pledge class, GP, the boy.
Big shout out to GP.
He was definitely instrumental in the early days. Like put me on to like good house, and like,
you need friends like that, dude. I like GP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double shout out.
Hey, he's a Tampa guy too. So
nice. Yeah. So you had never really listened to that much house, or at least gone out of your way to listen to house.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you went to a house show and saw how awesome it was. If that's not just the definition of you have to be there to understand it, I don't know what is. I feel the same way about the Grateful Dead. Like, I've brought out multiple people to Dead shows for their first time seeing Dead and Company. By the way, if you're listening to this and you don't know what I'm talking about Dead and Company, which is the remaining members of the Dead plus John Mayer. They've been performing for about 4 or 5 years now. They're fucking sick. I've seen them 6 times in 4 different states. They're the fucking coolest.
Yeah.
The people who I bring don't listen to the Dead. No one our age listens to the Dead unless your parents listened to the Dead and kind of showed you, or you grow up around people who have been listening to the Dead for a long time. I bring people out, and maybe they listen to it beforehand to like prep as much as you can. You know what I mean?
It's standard for a show.
Yeah. Like, who am I going to see? Oh, the Dead. Oh, Sugar Magnolia. Oh, that's cool. So they go out and we're there, and when you're literally just looking at fucking Mickey and Bobby and John and Bob, like just talking with music, it's something that you can't even imagine when you're just listening to it. Mm-hmm. When you're actually there and it's consuming you, and that PA system is just giving you a fucking lobotomy, like there's nothing that beats it, because everyone's on that same vibe. Like everyone just kind of like releases to it, you know?
But I feel like that's kind of the telltale sign of like a good performer or a good performance, when they're not just playing a song, but they're kind of taking you on a journey. Like they're doing something that you can't really put your finger on, but it's more than just playing a song.
It's like reading a good book. Like you can't wait for that next paragraph. It's so good. You're so consumed by it. That's the great word for this. When the show just consumes you, it's so fucking good. And the same thing happens with like heavy like rap songs. Like what's that one Meek Mill song that everybody knows, Dreams and Nightmares? Yeah, that song does that. That song just gets people so hyped. I feel like getting people hyped is just like another way of saying like you've been consumed by this performance and you can't even believe it.
That's the thing. You kind of just allow it to allow yourself to get consumed, and like because if you could not get consumed just by how you're feeling, or like you're like, nah, I don't want to,
I think
have fun.
I think house music is the ultimate grease for that. House music, because on a night where you're like, maybe you're someone, maybe this was the situation for you. You've never really listened to that much house music, but like, you're out, you're drinking, having fun with your friends, and then you go to a house show, not really knowing what you're getting yourself into. And, usually when you're at a bar, like you're laughing, talking, dancing, doing your thing. But at a house show, when it's just like, because I'm saying that it's the best possible grease because you're also out there for the purpose of partying. So it tricks you by saying, you're going to party tonight. But then it like just fucking consumes you.
Yeah, it's definitely the best party music for sure. It just keeps you going.
Right.
But yeah, if you have, that, like, I feel like that's what house can do, right? It's not just, and the people like in, like the house DJs, like, right, like I feel like what they try to do is play a set of music that you don't know, but you like it.
And that's the cool thing about it. You don't need to know it.
Exactly. Right. And that's, I feel like that's the goal, right? To show these people cool music that they didn't know about before, and spark their interest, get them dancing.
At clubs that play modern and popular music, people want to hear songs that they know because they're used to them. They're going to be able to sing the lyrics and have so much fun. Right. The cool thing about house music is that all you really need to know is nothing. You just need to get into the groove. Mm-hmm. Because when you're in the groove...
The groove gets you.
Yeah, I'll give that one of those. The groove just gets you. And so it's getting into the groove is like the same thing as singing a song that you know. Because once you know the groove, you can just freaking vibe on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different kind of party than, your mainstream modern and popular music or rap music or even country music and stuff. Dude, have you ever been to like a big country music show? Those things get fucking crazy.
I don't think, honestly, I have. Nothing against country. Like, I don't have it on my, maybe a song or two, but I'm not going to go in like, oh, I'm going to play this country banger. But like if it's on, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
If I'm, at the beach or someone's playing at the beach or on the boat, it's good. Like
that being said, it's great music to play on the boat.
What? House music.
Right. Yeah. I'm such a bad boat dude. I literally get so fucking like throw uppy on a boat.
Like just from the waves or from the drinking?
Oh, from the waves.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not have my sea legs. It is so fucking bad.
Yeah, I've been pretty seasick once.
Yeah.
Not
where were you?
Not recently. It was in the Keys, and we just went way out trying to fish. Don't think we caught anything, which little insult to injury there, but
damn, ain't that a bitch? It would have been great to feed your seasickness with some trout.
But then also it's like, all right, just hop in the water. to like cure you.
It doesn't help.
But then you're in the deep sea, and you're like, I'd rather stay in the boat. I don't know what's going on down
Dude,
there.
how scary is the deep sea?
Yeah. So what I
Yeah.
like I was talking to my mom recently because she lives in
the deep sea?
in Boca by the beach. So, but she's got a snorkeling gear, and
Oh, cool mom.
yeah, she got paddleboard. She's very
Oh, my mom paddleboards
beachy.
too. Our moms would be best friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's been telling me she's got this idea. She wants to start this line of kind of like overthrow, kind of just like a casual like shirt type of thing, but like nice and airy, to where you could wear it over like a tank top if you're going to your yoga class, or you could wear it on the beach to make sure you don't get sun all over you.
Like a big shirt
type of thing. Yeah, but
what would the cloth be? Would the cloth be something special?
it would be in some nice like lighter athletic wear.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if she'd be happy with how well I explained that, but
Dude, you know what? Dude, our moms should freaking hang out because my mom also has an idea that's in the same ballpark as that. So my mom is a manager at Costco. She works as an optician there, and she has an Instagram. Okay. She doesn't do it as much as I tell her to, but whatever. Warehouse chic. So a chic is someone who is like very into something. Like for example, a coding chic is someone who's just a master at coding.
Yeah.
So
it's like what kind of warehouse? Like a Costco warehouse?
Yeah, exactly. So warehouse chic is someone who or the way that she's doing it is things to wear if you work in a warehouse. And it's just it's just like casual fits with like comfy shoes. And my mom is also like fit as fuck. My mom has done an ab class every day. She just hit a year.
That's insane.
Dude, yeah. She's like,
that's probably the one thing I'm slacking on in the gym. Probably the legs too. Could use a little more work. But
yeah. Hey, man. Friends,
that's probably for most of us.
Friends don't let friends hit leg day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going
Every once in a while, I do it. Well, here's the thing. Back in high school, baseball, I tore the hammy. And, I really didn't rehab it as well as I should have.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how'd you tear it?
I think just sprinting around the bases or something.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then
was it when it was it like it happened all at once?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, and then trying to go back before it's fully healed, then you stretch out, and then you're like, oh no, here we go again. But it's still like I still like feel it sometimes. So if anyone out there ever, tears a hammy or something, like make sure you rehab it or else it'll just stick with you. And someone told me that also, but I was 18 and trying to get out of physical therapy early.
You know what the annoying thing is about medical advice? It stops you from like having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey, maybe I don't want to go to the doctor today. It's my day off,
Right.
Yeah. My uncle's a doctor. He's always telling me to like do like healthy stuff, and I'm just like, hey man, no.
Right.
I like being unhealthy. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
I'm healthy as
slamming
fuck.
Rolling Rocks.
No, yeah, exactly. Here, let's take a little break. All right, and we're back. Cheers, bitch. Ooh. Here, let's crack these. Dude, let's crack these in this. Yeah. 1, 2. Wow. Oh yeah. Cheers.
Wow, man. Yeah. Shout out the 727.
I love a good blonde ale. Yeah, and shout out to the 727. Only cool people live in St. Pete.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
They'll definitely let you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, nah, I don't think that they're that kind of cool people who, like, will tell you how cool they're casual about it,
Yeah, well, maybe they won't tell you about it, but if someone's like, 813, they'll be like, 727.
Oh.
Like one of those.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah. See, I say the same thing about the 813. No, I'm just kidding. See, when I first moved to Tampa, I was like, Tampa, St. Pete, same thing. Nah, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're both fucking awesome. Going out in St. Pete is better than going out in Tampa. That I'll hold to.
Yeah,
that's just a fact.
I've realized that, like, downtown Tampa is, like, there's not much to do, like, downtown.
Right.
Like, I'm sure there's some things, but when you think of downtown, I think, like, oh, everything's going on down there. But, you got your Soho, you got your Ybor, you got your wherever else. Well, I'm not an expert, but Do you feel the same way?
So I actually like when I go out, I really don't. I really don't go to like bars. Like, well, that's not really true. Like, I go to local shows every single weekend. There's a great open mic every Tuesday night in this bar called Shuffle, and that's sort of where you go if you want to start getting booked on bigger shows like at Lowry and Crowbar.
Yeah, that's sick. I've never been to open mic night, but that would be cool.
Oh, dude, open mics are so fun. I've performed at like a couple of them, just like guitar and stuff, and just having fun. But that's like the main way how I networked and developed this big community of art. Because, you know, like you're coming from a totally different world than I'm usually in. Like, I'm usually in the hip hop singer songwriter world.
Right.
And like, you know, having people in house music is like it's great. You know what I mean? It's fucking, it's so fucking great. Because that, like, dude, in college and after college, like during law school, I was all about house music, dude. Like, when I was in law school, I went to Space so fucking much. There's something about Space that when you leave, you're just so accomplished that it's the morning.
Yeah.
It's the best.
That's definitely a factor.
Yeah.
It's also just like the best club.
It is so great.
Just the best club.
Yeah. That's got to be like a bucket list club for like every like house DJ.
Yeah. It'll change your career.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't close. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just open forever. Yeah. Or what's the club that's right in front of that one or next to it? 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 is like the club. That's right. I've never been there, but I've heard that there's a lot of 11s there.
Yeah. I think I'm catching your drift there.
No, yeah. Hot chicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know, they're just paying the bills.
I mean, dude, hey, man, you got to get it somehow. That's cool.
That's
dude,
right.
This beer is fucking fantastic.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Space, it's crazy because, you know, you get to see like the DJs at their, like, you'd have to think they've put together or they have in mind like one of their best sets that they're ever going to make. Like being able to play at Space, you know, they're not just throwing together some songs. Like, they're probably like thinking it out and like about to show you like the best stuff that they have or that they're working on. So, you know, when you go, like, you're in for a good time.
Do you always curate a set before you play?
So I'll always have like a folder like for the night, or like playlist, whatever you want to call it, of like new stuff or, you know, stuff I know I might want to play, but I also have other playlists that are just like different feels, like different vibes basically. So I don't know, because you can't just go through a playlist and like plan it out, at least in like my mind. You can't like strictly plan it out, because, you know, you have to like read the room, like feel the crowd, like see what's going on. Because maybe like the vibe you were trying to go for, like the people might not be picking it up, but, you know, sometimes it could be that they just aren't messing with the vibe, or that they just haven't like figured it out yet. So
it's a skill to read the room and be able to set the vibe.
So like, you know, DJing in college had helped me do that a lot, just being able to read the crowd. So
at what bars did you DJ at in college?
A lot of them, just like the main ones. So had residencies at 10 and Recess.
Nice,
and then
nice.
Play at Pots for a little bit.
How does a residency work at 10? Because you go to the Strip on Thursdays?
Yeah, well, it was on Friday. So
on Friday,
it was, so Top Tier would take over 10 on Fridays. So I played for them on Friday.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice.
So they were like the first residency or like not house show to pick me up, because you know it's kind of more so open format. And then once they put me on there, then like the Recesses and the Pots are like reaching out. And be like,
were you part of Zima Blue when it came around?
Yeah, so I have a song on Zima Blue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which song is it?
Model.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
and like did a mix for Frankie and all that. Like,
nice.
You know Frankie,
yeah.
like Franco?
No, well, no, I'm not sure if I know Franco, but I know some of the guys in Zima Blue. Like,
yeah.
Name some of the guys. Name some of the guys.
So Franco is like like that's like his label.
That's like the main guy. Okay.
Right.
I'd love to have him on the pod, Franco, if you're listening.
Yeah. Side. Yeah. So I don't think anyone else has like released a song on it.
Okay.
But people have done mixes like Matty G, Devin.
Devin Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, in his Stoned Fridays.
Yeah, Stoned.
Yeah, he was doing that for a while.
Yeah, those are bangers always.
Nice.
And like Masters, but
Masters?
yeah.
What's that?
He lives in Rado now. But
nice. So
he's like
such a cool spot to live in. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It's just great that you get to have like that such fire nature just accessible.
Dude.
That's
so you've been out there?
Yeah, never in the never in the summertime.
Okay.
I've been there to ski, but I've been like Wyoming like
cool. Oh
like
my
in
god.
the summer.
Yeah, that's big sky country.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
man.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I went out to Boulder for a week during the summer. I've never been there in winter, but dude, I was literally living on my friend's couch in Boulder for 7 days. The worst sleep I've ever had. Literally did a different thing every single day, including go rafting on this river where halfway through there was a natural hot tub. Literally rocks in a formation and heat. The river was freezing.
So was it in the river?
It was
off
to the side.
Okay.
And it was a spot that people know about. So people
Yeah.
were camping near it. And it was just like a freaking party in there. And we brought
like a hot springs or something in there.
We literally brought a 30 rack of PBR tall boys.
Nice.
And we had a 750 of tequila or whatever and a dog.
Wait, where was this? Was this in Colorado?
It was in Boulder.
Right.
We drove from Boulder to somewhere where there was 0 cell service. It's so fucking fun.
It's the best kind of spot.
Yeah. And I lost my swimming trunks there. My favorite swimming trunks ever. They were like these light blue and white plaid swimming trunks, and they fit me so perfect. And I know exactly how I lost them. I was changing to get into a car, and like I took them off and I put on my shorts, and I forgot to like pick them up. So like we just drove away.
Right, because you're 30 PBR tall boys deep at that point.
Yeah,
so.
and it was like dark out, and I was just like, and we had been out on a river all day. Yeah, exactly.
The sun sapped the energy out of you.
That was such a fucking fun day. I haven't thought about that day in so long. I'm so happy that you're in here, man. You're just bringing the best out of me.
You know, I'm glad.
But dude, Colorado is such a cool spot. And they have Red Rocks and stuff, dude. Oh my god, I would love to pull. I would love to play. I would love to podcast at Red Rocks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, got to go somewhere out there and just set up the decks and record a set or something.
Dude, yeah, you know that you can just go to Red Rocks. Like during the day, people work out at Red Rocks. Like
really?
yeah, like they
it's like run up and like do.
You know how people would do stadiums
bleachers?
In Doak Campbell.
Yeah,
big shout out to Doak Campbell. You know what I'm saying? People do that literally all the time at Red Rocks during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, great place to work out, and dude, such a great workout.
It's just
doing
people
that.
go there from all over the world to go to Red Rocks.
Yeah,
like people come from everywhere.
It was so cool to just be there. I mean, I've never seen a show there, but like, dude, I've seen videos of Pretty Lights doing shows there, and I'm such a huge Pretty Lights fan. And he doesn't perform anymore, but god damn, I wish I could go back in time and just see him at Red Rocks. Fuck, that'd be so sweet. What's the ultimate spot that you want to perform at?
Well, obviously, yeah, I got to throw space on the list. You know, Space Miami.
Yeah.
But it would be sick to play in Ibiza.
That would be so cool,
Just
man.
ultimate party vibes.
Yeah, at
hours.
What there's like one main bar in Ibiza. It's like Washu or something. It's,
I need to go. Like,
Shua or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the main. I don't know if it's like touristy. Who fucking cares anyway?
Right.
It's where Ushuaia. That's what it's called. It's called Ushuaia.
Okay.
And that's where the pool is. Whenever Shaq goes or Paris Hilton goes to DJ there, that's where they're gonna DJ.
Yeah.
And they have like fire people. Dude, you know what would be a crazy spot to DJ in? Printworks in the UK. Have you seen the videos of that?
Absolutely epic.
Dude. that is just like
Yeah.
some next level shit.
Makes the hair stand up on your neck just thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm saying, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, that place looks sick. I want to go to. Haven't been over to the UK yet, and they have really good like house culture there, dance music.
You want to talk for a second about fucking UK house?
Yeah.
Dude, have you heard of Katama?
I don't know.
Bro. Katama is next level UK house music. I'll show you some like on our next break. Dude, like literally so fucking good. Him is great. He's great,
Yeah.
and he's actually pretty big now. This other UK house artist, Gemi, that's Gemi, is just bananas. Intermock actually played a Gemi track called Jaffa last weekend when he opened for Bonnie and Clyde.
And you were fired up.
Oh my god! I mean, I was literally I was behind the decks with him, just fucking jumping around like a damn gerbil.
Right.
Like, dude, that was so fucking sweet. But yeah, the house music scene in the UK is so popping right now.
Yeah.
I think that's doing house music in UK, like moving out to the UK to get into the house scene is it would literally spring your career forward. Like for like any house artist who like really wants to fucking get into the UK house scene.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Big time, dude.
Sure.
Yeah, like James Hype.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos of him doing like all that crazy stuff on the
Yeah.
CDJs?
Yeah.
So impressive.
He's got skills. You can't deny it.
He's got some crazy skills.
So talking about venues, what's your like favorite venues around here?
Favorite venues around here? Great question. Probably, for what it is, like not necessarily for the acoustics, not necessarily for the lighting, whatever, just for what it is, Shuffle. Because literally, dude,
That's where they do the open mics, right?
It's like people don't realize, if you're making music, great. Make a song, make a 5-song EP, whatever. Mix it, master it, make it sound actually professional, and make it sound like something that you would actually listen to, and then go to Shuffle. And on Tuesday, you will be able to sign up and perform. And then you go back next Tuesday and the following Tuesday until Mike Mass, who is the head of Wave Theory, which is a rap collective out here, until Mike Mass says that you are performance ready. And then he'll start actually booking you on paid shows out here. Like, it doesn't just end when you submit it to DistroKid or CD Baby or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
just the beginning.
That's just the beginning, exactly, of a epic, awesome journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shuffle definitely has to be my favorite venue out here.
Because not only it seems like, do you not only just like the place, like the physical location and the venue, but like what comes with it, like the people, the community.
Also, you want to know what else comes with it? Some really good chicken wings.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you a chicken wing guy?
Yep.
But,
Flats are no preference.
No preference. Okay. What about blue cheese or ranch?
Definitely not blue cheese.
Okay. All right. I'm about to blow your mind a little bit, and this is a fat boy preference. This is like some fat stuff. This is like you fat. Like you don't want to do this that much. Ooh, and I just thought of another fat boy preference. Okay, we're gonna go. And I just drooled a little bit just thinking about it. All right. So, the wing fat boy preference. You ready?
Hit me.
Get wings. Hot, whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter what kind of wings. You also order artichoke dip.
Okay.
I think you see where I'm going with this. You use the artichoke dip as the wing dip.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah.
Wow. So plain wings, you get them hot first, and then
I get them hot.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when I figured that one out. I had ordered some artichoke dip as an appetizer. Didn't finish the artichoke dip. They brought out the wings kind of early. And I went for it.
Bang. Here we go.
Yeah, I didn't. No hesitation.
Yeah, back when I was on my fat boy shit, I would get like a side of cheese sauce and buffalo wing and cheese sauce, and it was great.
Oh yeah.
But so that's my fat boy.
Dude, you want to know some fat boy shit?
Yeah, you have more up your sleeve.
Yeah, I just thought of a third one. Okay. You've been to Publix.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of it.
Florida guy.
Yeah, Florida guy. Chicken tender pub sub.
Mm-hmm. They're actually on sale right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They're on sale right now? Yeah. We gotta. Yo, hold up. Be right back. All right, you ready for this? Chicken tender pub sub. Get it however you get it.
Right.
But not with everything. You know, get the chicken tenders. Throw mac and cheese on it.
Just have them grab a scoop and
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, just scoop that shit on there.
And then toast?
That's totally your preference. I'm not a toast guy because I feel like it just kind of messes up the bread a little bit. I like my bread to be sort of chewy
Yeah.
and like not.
Well, nice fresh bread. It's nice to have a chew.
It like, you know, a little bit of crunch on the outside, chew on the inside. Party on the outside, like a mullet. Party on the outside or party in back.
Yep. Business.
Chewy in front. All right, third fat boy thing. You have your Chick-fil-A platter, right? How great are those?
Great.
The ultimate thing for any sort of meeting.
Yep.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A platter, buffalo chicken dip.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you ever used a white onion instead of chips when you have like chips and dip? Have you ever like, dude? Probably not because it's kind of
no.
Yeah.
Can't
I've done that a couple times, bro. It is honestly a really good replacement of a chip, and I mean chips are fucking great, but dude, a white onion.
Lots of carbs. I mean, you could replace it with a nice onion.
And dude, onions are juicy.
Yeah.
And you might think like, oh, ew, you're eating an onion, but you're also covering it in fucking like cheese and hot sauce.
Yeah. Onions are great.
Dude, it's
Love
so
onions.
fucking good. What's your favorite fruit?
Favorite fruit.
Wait. Let's think of it and then let's say it at the same time. I have mine.
You have yours. All right. I got mine too.
1, 2, 3. Andy
Strawberry.
Cohen.
You got me there.
Nah, mine's watermelon.
That's a good choice too.
Yeah, Andy Cohen's cool as fuck. If you know who that, do you know who Andy Cohen is?
I don't think so.
He's on like the E Network. He's a big Deadhead, friends with John Mayer. He has this show called you want to take a break? No. Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. It's a it's a great show.
Yeah, I think I'd recognize him if I saw him.
Nice. Here, let's take a quick break.
All right, let's do it.
Now you gotta have some music with some character.
All right.
If I'll say so myself.
Throw something stanky on it.
I want to remember the song that you play. Please. Show me something I haven't heard. So during the break, me and Cooktah went through some Katama and some Wade.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Wade is, fucking, you've been wading in the water for too long.
Yeah.
Because
How's Jesus?
yeah, straight up. Right. It's more like Jesus because he's from Madrid. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
he's always right here.
And then wait, I didn't get that. Do it again.
He's always just
yeah.
like it doesn't move much, but it's going.
Doesn't move much, but it makes an impression.
Yeah.
You'll remember it. Dude, I've seen videos of him fucking with the remixer where he'll just go like boom, 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 and then he's like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my
he's
god.
like looking around.
Wait,
Did you see
on.
that?
Just boom, boom, boom. Oh ew. Oh ew. Oh god, that's so fucking nasty.
He knows it too.
I feel like that sometimes when I'm in court, and I just like say some shit, and the state doesn't know what to say, and I'm just there like,
It's like,
bitch.
yeah, that's nasty.
Oh yeah. You weren't expecting that. I object. Jesus. Dude. So I want to know like goals and like intentions for your music career.
All right.
Like what's up? Like what are you really going for here?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to work on my sound. Like in terms of, I kind of want to, like, I'm in a position where, I have relationships with, venues and people with their shows, like House Hat specifically. I used to run I helped them start the branch in Tallahassee.
Nice.
Yeah, so
they are beyond cool. Dude.
Yeah, they're just great and like doing everything for the right reasons.
They just had freaking Clooney at the Kennedy.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow night to Fort Lauderdale. They're playing. It's a Clooney's last show of their House tour, and he's playing at Munchie's Club in Fort Lauderdale.
Damn.
Yeah, and I actually opened last time they had a show there at Munchie's for Cut Snake and Lubelski.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude,
it was a show.
It
was a show.
Is wild,
and
man.
First time at the club too, and Munchie's like. I don't know if that branding's on point, but they have really cool. They sell pizza.
Cool.
But
I'm sold.
Right,
I'm there.
No, it's a really cool place, but they're trying to bring the headliners through and like, can you sign off on this? It's a place called Munchies, and they're like, what is this place? But
it's a pizza restaurant.
Yeah.
Haven't you played a fucking Domino's?
But hey, I mean, they had a great setup, like cool visuals. Speakers sounded great. Everyone was
Nice.
stumping.
I love a cool visual setup.
Yeah, it's all part of the show.
Makes the difference, you know.
Yeah. But so what's next for me?
Yes.
So like I said, I'm just trying to work on my sound. Like I started bringing up the relationships with venues and stuff because in playing in my DJ career so far, like have the opportunities to open up like for big DJs and play in packed rooms and just like get a lot of experience behind the deck. So like I know I can rip a set. Like I'm confident in myself to do that. But like on the music side, like on the producing side, I'm just trying to spend as much time as I can to kind of craft my sound and make something original. And like I have like original music, but I just want to get it to a point where, before I'm like, hey, like book me for this festival, like, reaching out like aggressively, I want to get all like just sit on a fat stack of songs that I like and I think are a good representation.
Songs that sound like you.
Right, exactly. So I mean, not to say I don't have a feel already, sitting on, but I want to be able to like shop around to record labels aggressively and also really like bring like a good like a whole thing.
Do you find it hard to balance booking gigs and having time to make your own music?
Yeah, so it's definitely something to be said about that, because like in college when I had playing like 3 to 4 nights a week,
you don't have time to make music.
Right.
Straight up, you just don't. And the money is so fun, and the partying is so fun. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. It's fun for all the right reasons. You're literally throwing a sick party. Yeah. Who's gonna say no to that? But you gotta find, if you want to actually be a headlining artist, you need to have songs that sound like you.
Yeah, like they're not coming. Take Chris Lake for example. He has millions of fans because he makes amazing music.
Incredible.
Not because he plays other people's music. Like that's not, So
yeah, I mean, you can craft an unbelievable set with other people's music, but it's still other people's music. You can be the best DJ in the world. That doesn't make you a producer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even get booked on festivals if you're a great DJ. It's true, but you're never going to be in that top spot getting paid the most amount of money. You got to have that discipline to like stop what you're doing, no matter how much momentum you have or how much fun you're having doing it, and work on what actually needs to be worked on. If you're not focusing on what needs to be focused on, then you're going to be paying attention to what doesn't need to be focused on.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
And dude, and sorry to interrupt, but
no, go ahead.
Like, and I've actually been talking to a lot of people in the industry out here about this. It's okay to forego money. If you are desperate for money, then okay, freaking take some gigs, do what you have to do, but figure out a way to have like a base of money so that you don't have to rely on gigs, because you know what's gonna be there in 2 years? Gigs will be there in 2 years, and all you're gonna be is 2 years older. And if you just lock it the fuck in, I mean, dude, you're 22. Imagine if for the next 3 years you just hardcore locked it in, and then at 25, which might feel far away, dude, I'm 26. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to blink, and you're going to be 25.
Right.
Dude, if you locked it the fuck in right now and just full on worked on your craft for 3 years and developed like 4 years of drops in during this 3 years, bro, but by the time you're in your 30s, you'll be Chris Lake. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, man. But it's so much harder said than done because fuck, man, it's so fun to fucking get out there and DJ. It's part of it. Part of being in entertainment, part of having an entertainment career is it's fun, right. And it's fun to make music, but it's also something that makes you want to pull your fucking hair out. And I compare it to podcasting. When I first started podcasting, I figured out how to build an RSS feed. And I've told this story ad nauseum on the pod before, but whatever. I was figuring this out, and it took me 3 fucking hours to figure out how to put the RSS feed on my Squarespace account and then connect that to Spotify and Apple. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to do any of this shit, and you don't even have to code. Now, because I spent that 3-4 hours doing that, I now consult with people who are doing podcasts, and I explain how to do it, and it takes them 5 minutes because I just explained to them how to do it. The work that I put in previously, that 3 hours, has literally paid off 10 times. So
that's the whole thing, just like work on yourself and your craft, and that's
it's an investment,
right? And invest in yourself, and like that's why that's why people go get master's degrees, so like their job will promote them and they could be like top level.
Exactly.
So it's like similar thing, like even if it costs money to buy equipment or whatever, like if it's going to help you reach your goals, then it's worth the investment because down the line it will be tenfold.
Dude, yeah. And man, I don't think that people change, and that's such a big part of of goal setting. My entire life, I've been that kid with the headphones on. Literally since elementary school, I have walked around my elementary school with a fucking CD player. Yeah. Like I have always been a gigantic music head. And, like through college, I was like, oh, what am I going to do after college? Like, I'll be a lawyer. And I love being a lawyer. Like, also throughout my entire life, I've been getting myself out of trouble and arguing, and it's been great. So being a lawyer, perfect. But when it comes to like
benefits,
it has some benefits. I fucking love it. I love my job. But regarding entertainment stuff, I don't think that people change. I know as a 26-year-old man, when I'm 50, I'm still going to love music. Like with a passion. I'm still going to be investing in plane tickets and expensive concert tickets to see music. Right. I will still be that guy who on his fucking like work computer is going to be on deadandco.com refreshing to see when I can get early bird pit tickets. I know that I will be doing that for the rest of my entire life. So where I invest my time now is going to affect that. The way that I invested, and I told you maybe on or off the recording of this podcast that I started the podcast 13 or 14 days before taking the Florida bar exam.
Right, yeah.
8 months led up to that. 8 months of talking on my phone, getting used to being on a recording. 8 months of doing research, seeing that I needed like an audio mixer and maybe I don't need DSLR cameras. Maybe I need camcorders. It's cheaper and it does exactly what I need it to do. Mm-hmm. Learning what like a P-pop it, little things, big things, things like that. The amount of time that I invested in watching YouTube videos, going through I didn't know how to use Squarespace. I didn't know how to edit audio. Sometimes I still use Audacity. I love Audacity. It's perfect for podcasting. I didn't know how to fucking clip the boundaries, like a ripple cut. Fucking what the fuck?
A goddamn ripple cut.
Yeah,
I mean
it's basics.
But no. I think the bottom line here is the best investment you can make is investing in yourself. Yeah, and
I love that the way that you just said that. Investing in yourself goes beyond just investing in like things that are going to be good for you. Right. It's investing in things that you know are going to be good for you forever because you're not going to, as a human being, you mature. You grow and you mature. But, dude, your preferences are not really going to change that much.
Yep.
If you always like drums, you're always going to like drums. Maybe one day you'll like flats too, but you're always going to love those drums, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, and just finding the time and like making the time to invest in yourself is so fucking important, man.
Yeah, and it especially, like I think how you said, you took these 8 months to figure out, and like that's kind of like where I'm at, like with my sound, right? I'm trying to work on it because by the time I get put on this festival stage, I want it to be a product that like I know I like this is it. Like I put in the time and like crafted something really dope, and I'm ready to share it and go all over and like share my music with everyone and have everyone party.
This is me. This is what I've been doing over the last 2-3 years. This is what I've been doing, and I know that my example of like locking in, being a fucking hermit crab for like 3 years can be a little bit aggressive.
But no, it's like you think about it.
You can do it at the same time,
Right, like you think about it, people go to college for 4 years or whatever. Like imagine if you just spent 4 years doing one thing, like, working on music or whatever it is, like you'd be pretty damn good at that, you'd have to imagine.
Yeah. Do you know the 10,000 hour rule?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the 20-hour rule?
No.
Okay.
Enlighten
So the 10,000 hour rule is a very, very widely, commonly misconcepted rule. People think that after 10,000 hours, that's when you're going to be good at something. That's wrong. After 10,000 hours, you're going to be a master at something. So how long does it take to be good at something? 20 hours. If you spend 20 hours, and by the way, 20 hours is 20 hours locked in on doing something.
Right.
It can be over the course of a month, whatever. Do you know how to play guitar at all?
Yeah, I could play a C chord, A minor.
Okay, do you know...
I could play the Smashing Pumpkins intro.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Maybe Smoke on the Water.
The classic, the classic first thing that you learn on guitar.
Yeah.
Do you know how to play the saxophone?
Nope.
If you spent 20 solid hours playing the saxophone, you would be able to do some cool shit. You'd be able to play Smoke on the Water, and it would be and it would be really fucking cool. Yeah, and that's how long it takes to just get good at something. Like I've actually been editing my podcast on DaVinci Resolve, which is this free software. It makes my computer hot as fuck. Like it does its job. It does what it's supposed to, but it's not Premiere Pro. It's not Adobe Premiere Pro. I've heard about Adobe Premiere Pro, and I know that it's industry standard. But you know what I did last week?
What'd you do?
I purchased a year subscription to Premiere Pro.
Bang.
Because I know that it's going to elevate my podcast. I have no fucking idea how to use Premiere Pro. But I know that after 20 hours of using it, I'm going to be good enough at it. I'll be able to clip stuff and put text wherever.
And, you've taken a good step. Like, you shouldn't be, afraid of that obstacle that one day isn't going to be an obstacle. It's going to be an asset.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that when you start doing things, you start tackling obstacles.
Yeah, you just got to start. Like, that's the biggest thing, people like the biggest, even just in investing, like in stocks or just whatever. Like the number one advice people give you is just start. You don't have to be the expert. Just like start doing it, and like it'll pay off. You'll learn more, and that goes for a lot of things. Yeah,
people think that they need to be an expert as soon as they start. Like there's this great short story about
think too much.
Exactly. Yeah. If you get straight A's, then you think too much. That's a quote from Bob Dylan. Yeah. What the fuck was I about to say? I guess I'm not thinking enough here.
Billy Joel?
Billy Joel? If you get straight A's, you think too much?
Yeah. Or maybe both. Bob Dylan and 100%.
Maybe that is Billy Joel. Maybe I'm incorrect there.
Yeah. I think it's one of the big Billy Joel songs. The first concert I ever went to, Billy Joel, it was electric.
Where was it?
BB&T, like where the Panthers play, Florida Panthers, down there.
Yeah, wow, I am wrong and you are right. Yeah. It's still rock and roll to me by Billy Joel. God, I was so sure that it was Bob Dylan.
He might. I mean, it might. You never know. Like a lot of, music gets recycled like that. Yeah. Billy Joel is electric.
Okay, it's coming up with Simple Twist of Fate, which is an incredible Bob Dylan song, but whatever, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, back in the day, actually, so that was like the first like live music I went to.
Yeah.
My dad took me for
good dad.
Yeah.
Good dad.
For my birthday, but he's also legend. Like he's been playing the drums since he was like 6. He got like a Masters of Jazz performance from UM, and he plays gigs like all the time still. And he teaches music for a living. So that's kind of where I think it's running in my blood. You know, the
nice. That's a cool dad.
I think the
very
rhythm,
cool dad.
And still managed to throw me batting practice when I was younger.
It's a good dad.
So,
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, super swell guy. But yeah, so that's the first concert I went to, and so after that I started learning how to play Piano Man and New York State of Mind on the piano, and along with other things too. But
wow, New York State of Mind would be a really cool one to learn.
I've since forgotten how to play. I can still play Piano Man, but
I think if you spent like 4 or 5 hours learning how to do it, you'd be right back there.
Yeah, so there must be memories in there somewhere. But
yeah.
I could never. I never learned to read music, but I would just remember. Like I would just kind of memorize how to play songs, and that's. But yeah, my grandma had a huge grand piano in her house, and like,
so it's sounding like when you grew up in a very musical household.
Yeah, for sure. So that definitely helped just being exposed. And my dad's his old iPod, with the when you scroll with the circle. Yeah, we'd just be in the car and just random stuff is playing, like be like African djembe ensemble.
Whoa.
Or like Fly Like an Eagle.
Cool.
So, all ends of the spectrum. So,
wide range.
Yeah, so I might attribute some of the musical
acumen.
To him.
Nice.
But yeah, so and also, I'd say growing up, like at least in, the high school days when I first started like making music, like sampling really kind of inspired me, like I think one of the best examples is like Kanye, how he just samples.
Oh,
like
he's God level sample.
Yeah, he takes anything and, well, obviously it's not anything. It's something that speaks to him and just flips it into something like amazing. So some of the music I'm making, or like the rap beats I made, definitely sample heavy, but also now like I still incorporate that, and which I think, is kind of a little lost. Like obviously people like sample things and take vocals, but like I don't know, it's cool, like because like rap beats, like you can make a whole song out of a sample, whereas in like house it's just like a little blip, just like a little bit, like a little hint here. So but yeah, so I'm grateful to kind of have that upbringing of like diverse sounds, but then also
it's almost like you have experience with sound.
Yeah. So that's I think possibly give me an edge on the like creative side.
Nice.
Just working with sounds and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's where I'm at now. Just working on the craft. Fueling up the rocket boosters.
Hey.
And then sooner or later, you know how it goes.
That's incredible. Well, dude, to end this podcast, I definitely want to watch the video. So what do I search in YouTube?
I forgot. Do C James.
C James.
Yeah.
Like C James one word or C space
one
James?
word. Yeah,
C
one word.
James.
Then AYT.
AYT.
EE.
E.
And then elementary, like elementary school.
Elementary school?
No, no, just elementary.
2.1K views 4 years ago.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and we like made this beat.
You got some chicks in this video, huh?
Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah. I basically put like the best looking girls.
Nice.
In a group chat.
That's what I'm saying.
Just put them in a group chat. I was like friends with them, but just put them in a group chat and said, hey,
Dude, this looks like such a fun party.
Yeah, it's great. And it's funny, like my
Wait, so was this was made during college or
no, this was like senior year of high school.
Senior year of high school. Oh Jesus, did I just all of them are good looking.
Yep.
Okay.
They're above.
Jesus, they're all above the age of 18. Yeah.
But it's funny, like my mom, my brother talked about it because like my like cleaning lady was there. What? Like, well, I didn't know she was coming, but I guess she just pulls up and like we're doing all this in the backyard, and she's like, "Hey, yeah."
Oh my god! Do you need more lemon pledge?
Yeah. No, great lady though, Isabel.
Big shout out to Isabel.
Dude,
Yeah.
she's.
Dude, this is fucking cool.
Yeah, and the guy who does it, his name's Kilo.
Wait, did you make this beat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's AT. He's really good at producing. Like, he can play the keys and all that. Skirt, switch it, lanes. Yeah, so but listen, rap career isn't over. It's just on the back burner for now.
Nice, yeah, this is great.
So, yeah, I figured you'd appreciate it.
Was it all filmed at your house?
Like
oh,
this,
is this you rapping right now?
Yeah.
This is fucking great, dude.
Yeah. So one of the scenes is like on top of the amphitheater, like in the county park. So
like whenever it's the sky.
When we're like in the sky.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking incredible.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
Ooh.
That's me just
breakdown.
banging on that little keyboard that I got.
Nice. Yeah, that's fucking great.
Glad you like it.
Cooktah. It's been great having you on the pod.
Sir.
Great job, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. It was a fucking pleasure. We'll definitely do this again someday. Hopefully to promote like some fucking 3 years worth of music or something. Yeah. Dude, give some shout outs to your people.
My people, big shout out to my mom. Love you. I mean, that's
That's a given.
You just got
gotta shout out your mom.
Shout out the House Hats homies taking over the house scene in Florida. That's a big one. Yeah, and everyone who's been rocking with me. Appreciate it.
All right, for the listeners, I love ya. Peace. Nice. Woo! All right.